Hi, my loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. I am a psychic medium, oracle, and a prophetess, you guys. So all that means is I do not need the cards whatsoever, but I do love them, and I use them to connect to my viewers. So those of you guys who are new here, welcome, my loves. We are a high vibe tribe, point blank, period, all right? Love and light, all the things, but we just talk about what's real on here, okay? So those of you guys returning, welcome back, my loves. You guys know how much love I have for my soul familia, my tribe, right? Don't mind that little noise. That's my cat Sage playing with his toy because mommy started a video and he wants attention. So you guys have seen the title. You guys know why you're here, obviously, right? We're talking about divine masculine, divine feminine. These are about counterparts, right? Twin flame, or someone who you have a very strong past life tie with, all right? A very strong past life soulmate tie with, who is not like karmic. Like there's no lessons in that regard, okay? People often ask, like, what's the difference? Well, that's the difference. This is about destined unions, people who are meant to be together, where it's not only supposed to be a season and a reason, and you guys play out your karma together. This is about, we've played out the karma, we've wrinkled out ironed out the wrinkles, we've overcome all of our trauma, we've healed, we've done all the bullshit, right? We've conquered and crushed the big life lessons here, okay? Now it's smooth sailing. Now we have connections that are high vibrational. It's reciprocative, right? It's very balanced and fulfilling in all ways. That's what I'm talking about, okay? So you guys, this person, right, who you're connected to, for a lot of you guys out there, right, they've been having a really difficult time playing out their karma, all right? They've been resisting. The word resisting, I keep hearing it over and over and over again, okay? This divine masculine wants you to know that no matter what's going on in the 3D, which this is the truth, right? Because the 3D is it's the false reality. It is the false perception. You know, it's tied to the third house, which is perception and things of that nature, right? But it is that for me, where it's the third dimension is that false dimension. It's not even real, which is why we always say, like, you guys already are truly in union, okay? If you can see through the physical aspect of these relationships, of these connections, I should say, then you guys would see that there is no separation, okay? There is no separation. So what the masculine is feeling right now is that they're feeling you on such an intense level, but you guys are in separation, right? But really it's not, because what's happening is they're aligning more to the soul. They're just aligning more to this union. I mean, seriously, because they've aligned with the higher self. So they're aligned with their soul, right? Nothing can stop these unions in that regard except your person's free will, okay? So let's just get that out of the way, because I can hear, or I can feel more so I can feel the like chitter chatter, I guess, behind the scenes. And that chitter chatter is the mind chitter chatter from whoever's watching this, okay? In regards to the union. Will they reach out? When will they reach out? You know, is this gonna happen? Blah, 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 right? It's all that stuff. And all that stuff is that 3D separation of the connection, which in reality and truth is just blocking or holding it up or pushing it farther away, okay? So anyways, the divine masculine is coming through, and they're asking you to more than ever believe in them and believe in this connection. Now, divine feminines, you guys have free will, always, of course, right? 444. But a lot of you guys, your free will is saying, well, if my person comes forward, great, but I'm ready for love. I'm ready for for union and all these things, right? And you guys have surrendered that up, and you guys are magnetizing or manifesting or drawing in. It's magnetization, because you guys are in this high level frequency. So you're magnetizing a lot of things in, all right, that are just going to be coming in. And yes, there's other, soulmates out there, but you guys are in this complete place of surrender. Well, those of you guys who have truly been able to come into this place of self and full like union with self, and you've surrendered up the 3D false ego, illusion, whatever of these unions, meaning whatever's happening in the 3D reality at this time, you've gotten to a place truly where you go, I know better. I can see through it, right? I know better. I've surrendered it up. I know that this is an illusion, okay? It's not real. And what's happening is the divine masculine has also, or is also, coming into that same realization, right? Where everything around them is feeling off. It's not feeling right. It doesn't feel like it fits. It feels like everything just goes wrong. It is that disconnect, okay? And it could be in the place of love or in a lot of different areas, but that's where they're at right now. So they've had this realization of, I'm living some type of lie. I'm living some type of, I'm living life every day how I do every day and how I've been doing, right? But something is shifting within me. Something is changing within me, right? Like I feel different. I actually feel like I am starting to feel more like my feminine. I feel more open. I feel like I've surrendered. I feel like I want new beginnings. I feel like I want to go after new goals. I feel like I'm very creative. I feel like I want to like travel. I feel like I want to do this and this, and when they explore that energy, it automatically brings them back to the false perception of what they're living, okay? When they explore the real stuff, that the real possibilities and the real future and all the things that can happen with you, that's on a soul level. So everything else, when they come back into, right? Everything else is going, this isn't right, right? So now they're integrating the energy of that in. They're integrating that in. They're integrating this realization, this truth, this new truth, this self-realization. They are now integrating this into their 3D reality, my loves. And I've been saying especially over the last few days, that in my readings it's come out too, that this is now a time of integrating the energy, because when stuff comes in from the 5D, which it is at this time, the masculine has awoken, they've aligned with higher self, they're feeling different, they're all their attention and energy and focus is on you, even though you guys haven't spoken or you're in separation, you live in different countries, it doesn't matter. This is on a spiritual, energetic level, right? So this is what's taking place, all right? The biggest message here today is, look at that. You make them very happy. They want you to know how happy you make them. They want you to know that you are the joy and the light of their life, okay? Again, it doesn't matter who they're with, what they're doing, what they've got going on. It doesn't matter. You are the true light in their life. You are that light in the lantern with the hermit, right? They've been following you. They've been following your light. They are taking pages from your own book of self-love, self-worth, boundaries, ascension, expansion, all the things. They're really taking a page from you. And anyways, this masculine just feels like you are this light in the world. You are this light in their life. You bring them so much joy. It does make it difficult for them to come forward to you at times, because of your light, right? Because of who you are. It's an energy of, I feel like I still am not good enough at times, right? I don't want to mess this up. They seem very happy without me. They look like they're doing amazing. Like, again, I don't want to mess up their life. I don't want to come in and, do anything to so they really have been having a hard time with this. But it says rejoicing in the present. So it's like they're now becoming they're rejoicing in the present. They're learning to create happiness they're getting happiness from within. They're getting a different kind of happiness, okay? They're getting a happiness from their soul, from you, from within. They're starting to think of like the future, and this is bringing forth a different kind of light. Again, because they're connecting to the soul. So there's soul aspects of this that the karmic could never give. The karmic is trying to fill big shoes right now, okay? Because the karmic knows that you are the one that this divine masculine, you are endgame for this DM. And everybody here knows that, like, no matter what's going on the surface, that the divine masculine, that all of their energy is upon, it's elsewhere, it's somewhere else. It's not with the karmic, it's not in the home. This divine masculine is working a lot. They're doing a lot of like hobby work, trying to keep themselves out of the house right now if they do live with this karmic. If they have like a outside area, a man cave, they're there. If they have like a shop where they work and they do shop guy things, they're in there. And that quite literally is them distracting themselves from the decisions or the turmoil in their home. So let me just pull on that really quickly, okay? But we do have the owl. All right, this is going to be a good reading today, you guys. This is going to be a good fucking reading, all right? So check it out, you guys. I've got some new tuning chimes, all right? So I will be using these to clear the energy when I read. I will be using these just throughout, okay? If you've had personals with me, you guys know I use my sound bowl. I do all that, right? Well, Spirit is like, hello, you need to do sound healing on your channel. I do light language. I do all kinds of stuff on here. So I need to bring forth the energy of healing to you, okay? So I will be doing that as well, which you guys know if you've been here with me. The owl is coming up nonstop. The owl is wise, the owl is intuitive, the owl is heavily connected to the ancestors, to all that stuff, right? So again, this is ancestry for me, but this is also the divine masculine. The ancestors are very heavily protecting this union, and they're very heavily guiding this union, because so many of you guys who are really truly in these kinds of unions and meant to be together, the frequency and light that you bring into the collective, into the world, and that you anchor down into this earth grid, into this earth plane, okay? It's huge. It is huge. They need this to happen. They want this to happen, all right? So rising above, a new day is dawning. The masculine, something about dawn too. I feel like these masculines may not be sleeping a whole lot right now. So they might also be waking up extra early, or, right, it might be one of those things where, you know, oh, why are you getting up so early? You don't have to get up for another 30 minutes. I can't sleep. I'm getting up. I'm going to just start doing stuff and working. It's like that, right? It's like it's all of that, you guys. All right. The light after the darkness. Okay. Vampires, energy vampire, control and creating through the ashes. Skull of flowers. This for me is that karmic energy. Okay. Holding on, trying to hold on. The masculine has come back to life in a sense, and it's like truly like they feel like they've awoken from like a death sleep, or right? It's like they can all of a sudden see, and all of a sudden everything is problematic. It's like the way they've been living is a problem, the life they've built is a problem, right? Because it's not resonant to their new frequency. It's just not. There's a lot of defensive energy here. There's a lot of battling, fighting. There's a lot of duality, meaning one person sees one way, one person sees the other. They can't see eye to eye. This is Taurus energy right here. Very defensive, bullheaded is what I'm getting. We have 6 swords right here too. So it's almost as if like someone is getting very defensive about someone wanting to move forward or detach, or things of that nature. We can see here that there's shields and armor and battling and all the things, right? But These horses are like kind of like they're kind of like standing back, like they're not sure. It almost looks like they're stopping, like coming to a halt. And these guys are going like, no, move forward. And then these horses are like, no, we don't want to move forward. So there's something with that too. All right. So we've got those 6 swords. We've got that Taurus energy here, bullheaded. Twos are all about partnerships, balance, right? Things of that nature, duality. All right, let's see what else. Riches and eccentricity. So we got 10 and 11 coming out together, which is kind of like 111, right? Riches. The Alpha and the Omega is what it says in this card right here. You know what I'm getting at? I'm hearing it's like someone's defensive over their money. It is that. It's like fighting over money, fighting over material stuff. This is, we're getting like a look in right now, you guys. We're getting a look in directly to the Divine Masculine's home. Like, it's like what's going on in the 4 walls of their living space right now, okay? It's a lot of defensive energy. Eccentricity, look at this. Kind of looks like a devilish type character right here. Holding like a double-headed rose, I guess it kind of looks like, right? Okay. Someone's birthday could be on the 2nd, the 3rd. We have the 3rd right here. Look at concentration. We have the 2nd and then indecision. Someone is very indecisive. They're trying to concentrate on making a decision. That's what this is here. And then you have Alpha and the Omega. Okay, so this is definitely some big decisions going on in regards to the masculine and the feminine energies, right? We have the Star here as well. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Someone's viewing you as the star. You could be very successful. You could have fame, fortune, great things like that with the Riches card. Someone views you as out of reach, like the stars. Like the stars are, right? Like you can't just like grab one from the sky type thing. Like they're very far away. They're out of reach, right? Someone is viewing you like that. Assertion. This Divine Masculine is craving eccentric energy. They're craving fresh energy, eccentric energy, new energy, unique energy, different energy. It's really what I'm getting is someone feeling smothered. It's like same shit, different day, same shit, different day. It's like someone looks out into the future and they can see every day of the rest of their life and it scares them. It scares them. It's not an energy of, oh, that's so beautiful, I can't wait for the rest of my life. It's like, I need to assert myself into my life. I need to take action. I need to, this is very heavy. This is that, it's Sun, Aries and Sun. This is someone who's, I'm hearing hothead, but this is the energy around the DM right now. It's thick energy. It's defensive energy. It's not nice energy. It's people not getting along. It's very defensive. Very defensive. I feel like the energy around the DM is constant fighting, okay? This is fighting. And this is fighting. Concentration and then indecision. See, the Divine Masculine, this is this card number 7. Okay, this is the 7th house. This is Libra. I mean, it's the 7th house 7, but it's that Libra energy here. This is someone's been making a decision. They've been trying to make a decision for some time. Okay, they've been trying to make a decision for some time. Hiding, trying to, right? Again, I feel that the Divine Masculine is trying to keep themselves extra busy right now. Look, innovation. They're being innovative. They're trying to take their sexual frustration and their sexual longing for you and the anger that they feel in their life and just all the things. And what they're doing is they're transmuting it out into work, creative projects, you know, yard work, doing stuff around the house. I don't know, you guys, that's how they're coping and dealing with things right now. Okay, see, domination. It's a very dominating energy, okay, in their atmosphere at this time. Dominating them. So what's dominating them is the thoughts of you, all right? Look at it's happiness, sunshine, fortune, all the things, right? Passion. Look at, there's the bull. I was getting the whole bull thing right earlier with that energy too, the Taurus. And then look, bullheaded, resistance. They're very angry at themselves right now, okay? They're angry at themselves that they got themselves into a situation where they're not happy at all. And now they're reflecting upon the past and where they're at now and you and right. And they're very upset with themselves that they resisted this connection for what they feel like they look at. She's like a mother with children and right. And then it's charity. So it does feel like a lot of them, right? That's their love language. It's like the whole thing with like the fathers and father wounds and mother, right? So chances are is that this divine masculine, part of the karma that they're playing out is to not live like their father did. Okay, let's just get that out of the way and say what's really going on here. Okay, they resent their father in a lot of ways. These masculines, a lot of them, okay? It's not going to be for every single one, but a lot of these divine masculines, they resent their father. They have a lot of father wounds. It's the way the father treats the mother, the way the father treated the children, the way the father didn't show up for them in certain ways, maybe the way the father was overbearing into certain ways. You know, I'm sure that they respect their father, a lot of them, love their fathers, a lot of them, but there's a lot of traits that they did not want to repeat that their father embodied. Now they witness themselves not only embodying those traits exact as their father, but they're actually playing out the same scenarios with their karmic partners that feels very much like what they witnessed with their fathers and their mothers growing up. You see, that's karma. So I was just on a live with an astrologer and literally she was fucking nailing it, talking about it. You guys have to go check out True Brilliance. I love her energy. She is for sure a sister, for sure. And she's here on YouTube. I put her thing on my community page, okay, the live that I was on. But anyways, we were talking about this. Well, I say we because I was like all up in the chat too. But you know, we were all like chatting, talking, and it was that. So we were actually talking about how it's very common where you always hear people talking about father wounds, and it's always the archetype of the father wound or the mother wound of abandonment, right? And people always project that wound onto other people, right? But sometimes there's like people, and we both resonated with this, right? Where you came from a loving family and, you know, there wasn't really a whole lot of like trauma per se, right? But there's still stuff there that needs to be, right? So like for her and for it was like, you know, fathers who were very, you know, super supportive. They worked very hard. They took care of everything. They're very powerful, very alpha. Very, you know, they were good dads, loving dads, you know, they didn't harm us or beat us or yell at us or belittle us or, you know, it was nothing like that. No, like crazy, like alcoholic or nothing, right? Just a regular hardworking middle class working Joe, right? But, right, because of just the way everything is and yada, 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 right? We were used to only that kind of energy and it was overbearing for us, right? Like, so we didn't want that. But what it did was it pushed us as women, right, to go within and discover our own masculinity because we were just around too much of that kind of stuff, right? But anyways, it's really neat, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can also relate to that, where it's not the abandonment issue, it's like we had it, but maybe they weren't nurturing, or maybe they weren't as loving as, right? It wasn't the healed masculine energy that you dealt with, okay? But it's caused you to go within and heal that masculine, that stuff of yourself, and you never had to go, that was another thing is, right, like sometimes women in particular, who have abandonment issues with their father, they left young or they weren't there or they, right? they'll oftentimes be very sexually active, or they'll have a ton of sexual partners because they're always trying to find that fulfillment, but it's in the wrong, right? So it was really neat. And you guys should go check it out. It was a really good live. I posted it on my community page. Okay, guys, sorry, my thing, I thought that my charger was plugged in and it wasn't, so my phone died. But anyway, so what I was talking about before all that was the fact that, hold on, clear some of that out. The fact that we all have some kind of karma, I guess, in that regard, attached to the parents. I mean, basically, like, we are playing out the stuff that the parents couldn't do, per se, right? So that's where this masculine is at too, right? They're not wanting to be like their fathers in a lot of ways, but they feel like they're falling short because they feel like they actually stepped into roles where they're acting just like their fathers, okay? Now, this could be how they are with romantic partners towards the karmic. Maybe they're acting like their father did towards their mother, whatever it is, right? But what they do know is that whenever it comes back to you and the way they think of you, feel about you, what you brought to them, what they felt when you guys were together, what they feel when they think of a future with you, or when they fantasize or daydream about that, like all the things, right? All of that stuff is gone. It doesn't even, right? It's not there because they know that you are completely, like, you're whole within your own self, right? Whereas they're used to dealing with people where they're constantly playing out this karma, right? So it is that they end up with partners that are very resemblant, okay, in a lot of ways, of the mother, right? And then they end up playing the role in a lot of ways of the father. So at this point, it's very unfamiliar territory, but they literally are transmuting all of those parts of them, because now they've awoken. They're stepping back into alignment with self, with soul, like that, right? So they're now able to release those aspects. And that's why they're now able and feeling like they can release the karmic connections as well, right? Doesn't that make sense, you guys? So they feel like, because a lot of the masculines up until now, their love language, per se, because they've been emotionally unavailable in a lot of ways, but instead what they do is they, provide, or they buy things, or take care of things, or fix things, or do this or do that, right? But those are the things that the universe is forcing them to face at this time, okay? So basically, it's no more artificial living. No more artificial living. And all that's going to happen, you guys, is if they don't come forward, okay, if they don't fully surrender to their twin flame union, or right, then they'll just go under judgment. The cycles of judgment will keep going through their life, and you will just keep ascending, and the universe will bring you in a past life soulmate, or a new soulmate, but someone who is at a high level frequency, same frequency as you, okay? So no matter what, you guys are golden, right? Whoever's doing the work here, whoever's doing the work within, on self, with collective, with all the things, right? Like, because those are one and the same. You guys are golden. You guys are being blessed. You guys have rewards coming. In the universe's eyes, they look at you like the full, clean slate, la-di-da. You're starting your biggest and best journey yet, and they're just like funding the whole damn thing. They're just like, and when I say they, I mean universe, but this is stuff that you did, okay? So let's not give our power away in any way, shape, or form, right? You did this. You got yourself back to 0 point energy. You healed that heart. You came in within your own self. You went through your own big dark night and dark nights and all the things, right? You picked yourself up off the ground, nobody else. Maybe you had people around you who loved you and who were supportive of you, but you did all the hard work, right? You did all the hard stuff. Okay, so you guys are being blessed. Masculine sees you guys being blessed in a big way. And with the charity card, they feel like they're living in like you know, like they feel like they're just giving, like their finances are just flying out the door. Right? They feel like they're just giving stuff away, their time, their energy, their money, their resources, their right? But the energy here is like, but I want to have fun, but I want to be abundant too, and I want to live my best life. This twin flame FOMO, you know, if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys hear me say it every once in a while. I started saying it like last year around this time, because last year around this time is when I got the energy very heavily also with these masculines, because this time last year they were really missing you guys. Like, it comes in waves and it's all in cycles, and right now is a big wave and a big cycle, and this is kind of a big final wave and a big, it'll always magnetize back. But those of you guys who are in these cycles where you came or met your twin flame when the North Node was still in the sign of Cancer, then Steve on Steve's Love Tarot talks about this all the time, because the North Node moved into the sign of Taurus in January. So that would be the new wave. That would be new wave twins. So when you hear it, right, it's like that. Anyways, those of you guys out there who met your person, okay, when that North Node was still there, that's this. So this time last year was a very difficult time for them. They were missing you like crazy. So they're actually reminiscing back on all these times also. They're reminiscing back on the times specifically when they were missing you, when they felt you heavily, when they had a call to reach out to you but did not do it, right? Missed opportunity. Four of Cups. There's been several Four of Cups moments, you guys. Several. Four. See? Four of Cups. Where there was an open energetic portal, per se, that felt like they could come forward and to you, and they did not. That's fine. The universe stopped them. Restlessness and organization. I'm hearing like I can't sleep, like I can't rest. I heard I can't rest until I sleep, but that doesn't make sense. It's basically an energy of this person is restless, like they can't sleep. They won't sleep until the job is done. They won't sleep until they feel like their life is organized. They could be organizing their home. They could be like doing the most, okay? It's like when you feel like your life is out of control, you try to control the things that you can control, like house cleaning or yard work, or, you know, organizing the garage, or, you know, things of that nature. You go extra on those. You go OCD on those. You go like clean all the time, right? And that's literally a lot of people who suffer from these kinds of disorders, okay? Obsessive compulsive disorder. If you like do some energy work, okay, there's a lot of stuff like that. Trauma. And it has to do with control. Abuse, trauma, past lives, this life, childhood, right? So again, this is what I'm getting from that. Someone who's like really trying to control things here, because they're like really losing control in so many ways. Okay, Convention. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and switch decks. Look at Revenge. Off with their head. Revenge. I feel like this is karmic, okay? I feel like this is like a karmic energy who is doing everything they can to try to keep you guys apart. You know, and the masculine has free will, you guys. They do, right? The manipulation and the guilt trips and all the things that the karmic, you know, always brings up, like, you know, it's very heavy. And I feel like for a lot of the masculine, a lot of the masculines, it has to do with children. Okay, I feel like there's that. I feel like it is that, like, where there's children held over the masculine's head, or the masculine doesn't leave because they think of the children. I'm specifically hearing the look on the children's face. Like, that is something, right? But you guys, like, we all know here, like, we know staying for the children is staying for the wrong reasons. That is staying for the wrong reasons 1,000% every time. It's an excuse to not deal with your shit. You know what I mean? So revenge. Someone is not wanting this union to take place. Okay? Dark entities, shadow forces, whatever, but also karmics. And some of these karmics are that. Some of these karmics are that. They've been infiltrated by dark entities or just different things, right? Okay? It's no joke out there, you guys. It's no joke. So someone here is vengeful because of you and the connection here. The one in the same, the connection. Okay? All right, and then patience, and then acquisition. Look. Someone's asking a lot of questions, and then impulsive energy. All right, here's the deal is I feel like these masculines are enthusiasm. I feel like they're trying to keep things kosher in their environment as they slip away, as they get out, as they, right? It's like that is what I'm getting. All right, let's do some Edgar Allan. Let's do some of this. Show me the 3D reality. Show me the 3D reality, please, for the masculine. My loves, if this is your message, claim it as yours. And if you are new here, my loves, like, subscribe, all the things. All the things. All right. All right. Spirit, show me the 3D reality of the divine masculine. Sounds about right. Justice, 6 of Wands, the Fool, and 4 of Wands. Wow, beautiful energy. 3D reality is exactly everything I just said, you guys. The 3D reality is they know it's time to make decisions. Because you guys have to think, the Justice card, hello, that's Libra. We're in Libra season. It's the 7th house. It rules partnerships. I'm hearing doomsday. It is like doomsday where they live. It's doomsday in their connections. They feel like their life is in a doomsday energy right now. A lot of them are like, God, I'm going through another breakup, another ending. Gosh, are we really doing this? We have to go through this divorce now, right? Queen of Swords, though. This is the ultimate, like, part of the reason why a lot of these masculines are fearful is because they don't even know how you feel, okay? They look at you as someone very powerful, you're mystical, you're an old soul, you're wise, and you've got strong intellect, you're, tapped in, you're all the things, right? But you're like someone that can't be messed with, and they know that, okay? They are, for a lot of them, afraid to approach you, but it is what it is. But this right here is throat chakra. It's that truth. Throat chakra. Show me the 3D reality of the divine masculine, please. Someone could have long black hair, or you just have very long, beautiful hair. Okay. 8 of Cups. Look at all the blue. This is someone who's getting ready to leave something behind. They've left it behind. They're leaving something behind, speaking their truth. There's cold energy here, though. I'm telling you guys, it's not a happy home. 2 of Wands, moving on. This is someone moving on and they're planning. They're planning. Or they've walked away. Looks like this person here, though, like in this particular 8 of Cups, he's just starting. He hasn't even walked through the cups yet. So this is someone who's like, it's just starting that. Okay. Queen of Cups, bottom of the deck. This is dark energy, you guys. These cards go perfectly with the energy that we're feeling right now, okay? There it is, 5 of Wands. See, it's chaotic, it's confusing, and then 2 of Wands wanted to come back out, okay. This right here is fighting and discontent and disagreements and chaos. This is someone who's very focused amidst the, okay? So I feel like that's what it is. I feel like for some of them, they're very focused amidst the chaos. They're still focused. Four of Pentacles. It's like they're trying to figure their way out of the situation at this point. Yeah, Three of Wands, ships coming in. In the next 3 weeks, you guys, we're heading towards the end of October. We have eclipse season, right? And then we have the 11/11 portal, just all the things, you guys. It's like a really crazy time. Scorpio season, meeting Libra season is going to be like really powerful. There's a specific date that I've been getting channeled that's going to be coming up here for a while, you guys. So I'm curious to see what happens globally, you know, with that. But like, it's just Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this Divine Masculine is Six of Swords is definitely moving away. You see, because look at right here is like the storm, eye of the storm, of some kind of portal. All right, they're choosing a high frequency timeline with you. That's what this is. They're choosing to jump into a different timeline, a different portal. They're detaching from the 3D paradigm that they're living in, you guys. I swear to you, that's what it is. They're just asking for a little bit of patience, but that's what they're doing. They're choosing this timeline. It's a high frequency timeline with the both of you, and you've both seen it. The Empress. You guys have both seen it, see? You show up right as I say all this. Tell me about this timeline. Tell me about this high frequency timeline that the Divine Masculine is choosing at this time. The Fool. Nine of Wands and the Lovers. Boom. There it is. Nine of Wands. Look at him. He is so guarded. He's so guarded. I mean, literally, he's on a high rock, surrounded by these like lit up wands in water, right? Like, okay. But this is someone where the demons within have like really taken a toll. For some of them, they literally could be living like with someone who's demonic or who's been infiltrated or someone who just acts evil. I don't know, right? There could be, right? It's the large collective that I'm reading for, and all scenarios are true for someone, at least one person, right? You have the white lilies here. This is like, this is that, or they look like lilies, but they're not lilies, I guess. But this is the divinity and patience again. So the masculine is wounded right now. They're upset, they're wounded, they're in very dark energy, dense energy with all this. There's this extreme need to, right, for them to speak their most authentic truth, which they will, is what I'm hearing, right? I mean, for the majority of the big energy that I feel is that they will. But yeah, there is this like heavy energy right now, darkness, the Lovers, Gemini. He's hesitant to grab her hand. See that? He's kind of like, I want to so bad, but he's hesitant. That's what I'm getting here. They want to so bad, but they're a little hesitant. But they want this new cycle with you, but they're a little hesitant. And the only thing that is hesitant for them is the fact that with the Queen of Swords, right? They don't know how you feel or how you're going to react, okay? For some of them, I feel like they're going to come in and take an energy check, okay? Send a message, do something. Page of Wands, there it is. There's the message. Yep. Passionate little message. Fiery little message. They want to know, like, if you're still here, okay? But be aware of this little devil guy here, right? Like, be aware of the little devil guy in the message that they send, if they send that message to you guys. Meaning, are they still with the karmic? Are they stroking their ego? Do they genuinely just want to hear your voice and like know that you're okay? And like, could they feel your energy? Like, you know, use your spidey senses with that one. Look, see, can't make it a high priestess. Use your spidey senses. You guys are very in tune, a lot of you, right? You're tapped in. You guys are getting full on visions, and like every day it's just like a constant conversation with the universe, with your synchronicities, and like you guys are the high priestess. All right, we got Pisces energy showing up, and then the 9 of Cups. So you're the priestess, wish fulfillment, and you know, also a master manifester. That's one thing for sure, is that this divine masculine, whoever they are, they're a hard worker, they're very abundant. They view you as that too, like that you are very hardworking, you are abundant. And that is a huge realization that they've, like, I recently felt the collective, it was like because they had this realization that that their feminine was the same in that regard, that the feminine doesn't need them, that if the feminine decides to pursue the masculine, right, that it truly is because the feminine just wants to pursue the masculine. And it's about the masculine and what they have to offer from the inside. And that's it. We don't care, right, about how much money they make, or, right, like, I mean, you guys get what I mean in that regard. Like, we're looking for high vibrational, you know, are you a stand-up person? Have you healed your heart space? You know, do you have healthy boundaries with people? You know, are you toxic? Like, I don't know, you guys, right? 6 of Cups, look at that. How sweet. And then 8 of Pentacles. See, they miss you and think of you constantly, which is why 8 of Pentacles, they've been throwing themselves in work and projects. And I'm telling you guys, see, he's in like his own little office, or like a man study. That's what I meant earlier. So they're like doing a lot of that. Yeah, see, and then 6 of Wands, which is always a yes. Always a yes. And then the Emperor right after with the Hierophant, okay, Aries and Taurus, but this was in reverse, right? So this is showing me that the divine masculine at this time, they are working on a way to take action towards you, but at this point, they're just like kind of sitting is what I'm getting. Now, it's because, again, some of them, the energy is very dense and heavy and thick. I mean, you guys, we had a shit storm of cosmic events happen last weekend during my birthday weekend. It was the 8th, Pluto went direct after like a 5-month retrograde. Sunday was the full moon in Aries. Okay, hello, Emperor energy, Mars energy. And then we had on Monday, the 10-10 portal. This would turn anyone feeling like they were like ready to go like this for a minute, okay? Because it really is that wave. And I know we're all feeling it, where we all feel like maybe we just need to take a seat right now and like kind of just let the universe coast us to where we need to go for a little bit, okay? So it truly is a huge integration of energy, and that's what I've been channeling and sharing, is that what we received energetically, whatever, okay, like just recently, we are still integrating that into the 3D reality, right, in a lot of ways. So trust me when I say that this masculine is literally working on it, okay? And in the meantime, they miss you, they love you, they're not content until they do have you. You are the one. You're the one. You are the one. You open their heart. This is a soul tie that can never be, right, like broken in that regard, or replaced in that regard, right? Like, you did something to this masculine that it can never be undone, and it can't be replaced, and it can't be broken. And same with you guys, right? You guys in the masculine. The Hierophant here, unraveling. It's unraveling. It's unraveling fast. You guys ever see the you pull the money thing, right? It just it unravels, right? Like in cartoons and stuff. It's that. As soon as I looked at this, I heard unraveling, and then I heard unraveling fast. So it is. It's unraveling fast. And right after that, you have the King of Pentacles also in reverse. So you have the two masculine energies showing up, both a king and an emperor in reverse. Again, someone could be an earth sign, but someone who has been very stubborn, dragging their feet. They're very set in their ways, but they're also very abundant, wealthy. You know, they could have family money or legacy, or they've created a legacy on their own, and, you know, all that, but they're both in reverse, you see? And then right after the reverse King of Pentacles is the upright Two of Cups. So you have the Two of Cups and the Lovers here, and the Six of Cups. All right? They're really missing you, and they feel the past life energy between the two of you very heavily. They're really missing you. Okay? So, yep. A lot of heaviness here. A lot of, you know, there is this, like, it's almost as if, like, they know what they need to do. They know what they want to do. It's like the last minute, like, jitterbugs, or, like, you know, like how they say you get, like, cold feet before you get married, or whatever, or what was it, cold feet or wet feet? I don't know, you guys, whatever. Obviously, I've never been married, so I wouldn't know that one, right? But like, yeah, it's as if they're, like, taking, like, this, like, pause again, like, right before this big, huge leap, okay? So they're gathering stuff. So it might be kind of quiet, all right, on the masculine's end, but trust that there's a shit ton of stuff happening under the surface, okay? All right, so let me go ahead and clarify that really quick. With my new deck that I just got, freaking awesome tarot deck that I got on Amazon. Show me the masculine's energy towards the feminine. I didn't even have a fucking chance to finish my sentence. I just talked about the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Lovers. And I said, how does the masculine feel about the karmic? I mean, the feminine, because we see how he feels about the karmic, or how she feels about the karmic, or the karmic situations, or whatever. The Lovers, it flew out. And then bottom of the deck, you cannot make it up. It's like the ultimate twin flame stamp. Four of Wands and the Lovers. And then you look at Page of Swords, see? Look at them. They're brainstorming. See all that? They're brainstorming. This side is the blah karmic energy. This side is the feminine, or the life beyond the karmic, okay? This right here, it says strategic solutioning. They're strategically solutioning. That's what I said. They are working on it, my loves. Trust. Trust. Okay? The Lovers paired with the Four of Wands. Grateful togetherness and euphoric choice. They're making a euphoric choice. To them, it is no choice. It just literally, again, feels like wrinkling out ironing out the wrinkles. And then look, King of Cups. Show me the desired outcome here for the masculine. Well, it's the Ten of Coins. They wanted me to take that. You guys saw that. And then the Magician. So they want you to know that they are manifesting the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Coins with you, okay? They're just, it's like they're trying to, like, clear their head. Judgment. Yeah, Judgment for sure. Okay? So there's, like, a little bit of, like, a pause here is what I get. But Justice, yeah. They're thinking. They're just thinking right now. They're planning and thinking and planning, right? They're making moves. It's like silent moves is what I get. Silent moves, right? What I'm also getting is that the masculines, they've started sabotaging, you know, in a lot of ways. Ego, no. All right. What else would you need to know before we go? All right. So this is your message, my loves. Claim it as yours. If you are new here, subscribe if you feel guided. You guys can follow me over on Instagram at Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. Make sure you guys follow the right account, you guys. I've only got like 1,500 followers. I'm not like a huge Instagram person, but it's there and I'm on it all the time. I share. Okay, so alone. So your masculine wants you to know that they feel alone without you, feminine. They feel alone without you. Okay? Doesn't matter if they're in a connection, if they're around people, they feel alone. See, they're full of regret. So this is what they want you to know right now. I'm processing. I'm trying to figure this shit out. I'm trying to break away from this karmic situation that I'm in. I feel lonely though. I miss you. I think of you all the time. I regret things, okay? I regret not offering things when I have a chance. I feel like I deceived us both. I am changing. There is a change happening within me. Things are changing. I'm taking, life by the reins. Okay. I feel like I've been stuck, but I do not want to be stuck anymore. I do not want to be stuck anymore. Okay. There is some hesitation about coming back after you, but I'm going to because I fell in love with you. Look at fall. See, cycles are ending in fall. I'm telling you guys, it's fucking justice season. They're ascending, okay? Ascending the cycle of settling, ascending the cycle of just doing the same thing mom and dad did. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we know enough now about karma and past lives and lineages and our souls to know that that's what's going on right here. Okay? A lot of divine masculines were acting like their dads in a lot of ways, right? And whatever, right? So anyways, you guys, it's pretty crazy, but this person has some big goals, and I'm hearing that song, I got some big plans, right? It's a country song. I don't know who sings it. I can't think of it right now, but it's, I think, called Big Plans or Big Plans, okay? Country song. Solitude. This divine masculine wants peace in their life, okay? They want solitude. Look at this. I accidentally hit the cards. This is what they showed me. Look at this. And Six of Swords. This is a divine masculine who's moving away from a shark energy or sharky, murky, dark, I don't want to be there kind of waters. And he's taking his children with him. That's pretty spot on, you guys, right? For a lot of you guys, I know it. Eight of Cups. Stagnant routine. Walking away, leaving and detaching with your kids or just by you, yourself and your own inner child, whatever it is, you're detaching from sharks. You're walking away from stagnant routines. Remember earlier in the beginning of the reading and I said it's like they looked out to their future and they could see every day playing out in front of them and it scared the shit out of them. That's this. That's this. I'm breaking free of the stagnant routine of settling and playing out these toxic cycles with this person, okay? Or with people in general, right? They know with you, there's none of that. So I love you guys. I thank you guys. I send you guys so much love and light. If you do want to book a personal psychic session with me, you guys can find the info down below in the description box. Please give me a few days to respond. You guys, I am going through emails. There's been a lot of requests, but I am going through emails. And I'm pretty much like up to date on all of them. I'm trying to find, even still, like any emails that may have gotten lost at some point in time. But just send me an email, my love. Because if you don't hear back from me within like a week or so, it's not normal. Okay, it's just not. So I just want to get a card right here for you guys. This is my little message deck. Okay. Earth. All right. So your masculine is grounding. See, ready for change. They're grounding all the new influx of newfound energy, newfound self, whatever, right? They're grounding, my loves. Also, your person could be an earth sign. This masculine is ready for change. Marriage is coming, and it's coming with fire. Look at the heat behind that and passion. Past life confirmation. I literally just got done saying how strongly the divine masculine was literally feeling your guys' past life energy together. Oh, this fell out on the ground. Karmic has tried to be you. Okay, so the divine masculines, again, are really seeing through the fact that, you know, maybe they tried dating someone that they thought was, you know, similar to you or whatever, or this is literally just the karmics trying to act like you, dress like you, be like you, talk like you, post things that you post, you know, all the things, you guys. It's kind of like crazy, like some of the stuff that like, you know, like I witness or that you guys share with me, right? Like it's nuts. Like we know this stuff is really happening. Like karmic energies, like they start to wig out and they think, okay, well, clearly he's into her, he loves her or whatever, right? So I'm gonna be like her or talk like her or color my hair like her or, you know, whatever it is, you guys. It's kind of wild, but you know, we tap our hearts and send them love. Collaborating. Wanting to collaborate with you. Preparing for collaboration, see? They're done acting. They're done playing a false role in their life. In their own life, they feel like they're playing a false role, okay? Done acting. This could also be they're acting on something. Look at after freezing, after stagnation. Red flags, judging, okay? So again, they prejudge, they feel bad. But that's what this is, you guys. That's what this is. Soul memories as I split the deck. Beautiful. So, you know, we shall see, my loves, but the energy that I feel is, again, obviously still really big, but this right now for me is the divine masculines and just everyone as a whole processing, integrating all of these new energies that we all received and just all of the things that are going on, right? Also, the shadow period of Mercury ends, I believe, on the 16th. So just in a couple days, like Sunday. Although, you know, I don't think we're really, I mean, for the majority, we're not feeling it really anymore. But like, again, I have today even witnessed it, right? So it kind of just like pops up, right? But, you know, everything is going to start feeling better and lighter and, you know, but it's still intense. It's going to be intense. You guys, we're just starting eclipse season and, right? And then we have the 11/11 portal. We're going into Scorpio season. So it's a very powerful transformational time, right? So, you know, basically all the people who aren't meant to be with people that they're with right now, they're feeling it. It's like multiplied times a million, they're feeling it. So if you've been dating someone for, you know, a year or 5 years, or if you've been married for 5 years or 20 years, right? But those people are karmic people and you aren't supposed to be with those people, or you guys aren't supposed to be with those people anymore, together, each other. The universe is showing you. The universe is bringing down the heat. And everyone in these situations, they know they're in these situations and they feel it's time for us to break up. It's time for us to go through a separation. It's time for us to spend time apart, but it's done. It's like, it's done. The, you know, the piper has called or whatever. I can't even think of the thing. The piper has piped his song. It's like, it's fucking done. So everyone is feeling them. All right. So the divine masculines who are in these situations they know. They know that they got to get out. They got to move, which is what they're doing. They're secret. They're planning. They're da-da-da, right? So anyways, my loves, but everyone's feeling this. So love you guys. Thank you again. Mwah.